Hi, my lovelies. So, I realize I haven't made much time for you guys of lately, so I'm trying to change all of that. So, I'm going to try to incorporate you guys into my normal, everyday, day-to-day stuff that I do. So, right now, it's hot and sweaty and grimy here in Barbados. It's October. It gets really, really humid and stiff heat sometimes. So, I wanted to show you guys how I wash my face. I know it sounds minor, but the devil is in the details. So, I know before on my videos, I commented that I don't use bar soap on my face. That is still true. I don't use heavy, those rough soaps, body soap and stuff like that. I switched to Baby Dove for a while now. So I've been using it, yeah, a good long while. So I'll show you guys how I go about it. I have this gentle exfoliator. It's wet. I just washed it. I use this when I think my skin is no longer looking dewy and glowy and that freshness. I use this just to gently exfoliate. Sometimes I use this St. Ives natural 100% natural exfoliant radiant skin. I use that sometimes, but not all the time because there's something called over exfoliating, and if you rough up your skin too much it can be very, very bad for you. So I'm going to apply a bit of this. I have you right now in my bathroom on my sink, so hoping that everything goes well. So I put just a little of it on, and I don't usually wear makeup and stuff like that. So I massage it in gently. You can see already it's forming a ladder. Last night, I thought my skin wasn't looking the best. I have areas of hyperpigmentation. So, hi, thanks for joining me. So, for my areas of hyperpigmentation, I just started to use my, ooh, a bit of foam on my nose. Yeah, so I'm using the whole circle motions because I really want to unclog my pores here in Barbados. Because it is so hot and humid, it's easy to go one day without acne outside into the hot sun, sweat a ton, and come back with a face full of acne by evening time. Especially, I love to play golf. I don't know who of you out there love golf, but I love to play golf, and in the hot sun, the sweat is pouring from you, and you put on the sunblock and messes up your skin. Anybody out there from the Caribbean? I hope y'all appreciate that you're seeing me at my worst right now. But what's life without a bit of sport? I try to massage the neck as well. So this is my face washing ritual when I think my skin needs a bit of love. Yeah, I have rituals for different parts of my body. I find having a self-care routine helps you to stay in top form as best as you can. Now, I'm not sure if this soap is tear-free, so you might see me bawling in front of you if it goes into my eye. But I'll try not to be that entertaining or embarrass myself. You can tell in the Caribbean, there's a Bajan accent, and then there's the Queen's English. Some people speak the Queen's English so that they can be easily understood. I tend to do that sometimes, but when I'm speaking to, majority are Bajan people that can understand me. I speak Bajan dialect. There's nothing worse than not being understood properly. So yeah, as you get older, you have to realize that rituals help tremendously. And try not to splash the phone. They help tremendously with caring of your body and your mind. And the more you have, it seems the better you age. That's not to say that you should be frightened of aging. I believe aging is a natural part of living. And you should embrace it, but maintenance is key. So, all done washing the face. Now, things that I tend to use, I am approaching 50, so I have to, amp it up a bit. So, things that I tend to use, I use glycolic acid, and this helps with exfoliating as well. It can sting if you have roughed up your skin too much. But I learned about glycolic acid a little while, well, not really a little while, a few years back. I was watching this video of this guy and he had really, really good skin. And he sweared by glycolic acid. This one is, I'm not selling anything. This is alpha and it's 14%. And initially when I started using it, I would feel like a stingy sensation in my skin. But I guess now I'm used to it. It's fine. If I weren't using the glycolic acid, I would probably use a bit of my vitamin C. This is Timeless. I'm not sponsored, but it works for me. And it's 20% vitamin C, ferulic acid, and vitamin E. So this I find is really good for your skin. And I have to let my skin dry after. This is me generating the wind. So I let my skin dry, and then while I'm letting my skin dry, the part I don't want to get dried out, my eyes. I suffer from dry eyes. My optician said, use natural tears. So, or some sort of moisturizer. So I put them in. Now, here in the Caribbean, lots of women wear makeup. Caribbean women, not so much so. Well, the ones that I hang with, they're not so much so. Not that I have anything against makeup, but I think your skin needs to breathe. So I don't wear it. No, I'm not crying. My eyes are just getting a bit watery. But I like to circulate it in. And then you can see my skin looks a bit brighter. So the next step of my self-care, I discovered this lovely cream when I was on vacation in Michigan. It's soy-based. It's Sana. I think it was trending on YouTube a bit. And I believe in soy. If you watch my videos, you'll see that I try to incorporate soy on the skin. The phytoestrogens are really, really good for your skin. And can help make your skin firmer and more youthful in appearance. So I use Sana. It's very light, not oily. I myself have oily skin, so I avoid oily products because even at my age you can get acne. So I incorporate it, rub it in, and I believe in rubbing up, never down. And there we go. My skin is feeling nice and moist at this point. And here in Barbados, the sun can burn you. You know, if you think it's similar to New York or Michigan or wherever, no, we don't play when it comes to the sun. It's very, very hot. So I have lately, or past few years after 40, I started incorporating sunblock. And sometimes what I do, because it can be thick and heavy on your skin, this one that I'm using is a Eucerin one, specifically for skin. And here I use a SPF 50 because here it is very easy to get burnt. I either use a SPF 50 or SPF 100, but the 100 can feel a bit thick on your skin, and I don't want to look all oily. So I incorporate it with a bit of my moisturizer. It kind of dilutes it a bit, but it gives me enough coverage. And you can see I put on precious little. I use some block on the backs of my hands and on my face and on my neck. I can put it on a little more liberally on my neck. But the sun can be brutal. So I put it on. Where are you guys from? I'm a very slow reader, so take your time. So any leftovers, I just rub into the backs of my hands. I remember watching a movie and this lady swore some women have very beautiful faces. You can tell their age by their necks and the backs of their hands. So cure those parts of you especially. So after I've incorporated that, the last stage is trying to get that shine off, because there can be something called too much shine when you live this close to the sun. You walk into a room and it's like you're the second sun. So I use this primer, a rice primer. I discovered it a few years back and it works and I don't get outbreaks. So I just add a little and immediately you can see it gives me like a powdered finish without having to apply the powder. Put some under the eye and around the eyes. And then, if you want to, you can go in with your eyeliner or eye pencil. I know, I like to define my eyebrows. I find different strokes for different folks. I don't feel ready unless I fix my eyebrows. So after that, I just brush my eyebrows in place. I have a bit on my nose. Brush my eyebrows in place. And I fix my eyebrows. I have a little mirror hanging here. There we go. And there we go. Eyebrows complete. Yay! All right. So this was just a quick video to say hi, guys. I'm going to try to make more live streams because I love that I can get to engage and get to know my people. So I'm going to try to do more live streams, and I might do during the week or maybe on Sundays, depending on how busy the week is. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Don't forget to love the skin that you're in. Take good care of yourself. There's only one you. Thanks for joining me, guys. Bye. Check out my channel. Bye.